Good morning. Happy sore Sunday. We're back in A2 land. We're going to do a rake cam and cam follower bearing down there on lane number 25. So we have a new to us gently used rake cam. This looks good. Shout out to Bruce at Bullmart down in Eugene, Oregon. Awesome guy. If you're looking for used A2 parts, he can certainly help you out. We have a cam follower bearing. Inner sleeve is in there as well. Good. And a new stud. So the first thing we're going to have to do, we're going to have to press the stud into the inner sleeve, and we could probably use the bench vise for that. Something like this. Done. So our breaker's off, machine's unplugged. What are we going to need? 9/16, probably an Allen wrench, and whatever size hex that stud is. I want to say it's 1 1/4. We're going to need to get the machine to, hold on, we're zoomed in too close. We're going to go to 90 degrees, and then we're going to pull the back of our shotgun nomenclature, our collapsible rake link. We're going to remove that from the cam follower. Slide our cam follower forward. It's going to give us room to take it out. Remove all of our bolts. That's going to come out. Hopefully it comes out easy. We might need a rubber mallet. We'll see. Maybe the rubber mallet song will make an appearance. I don't know yet. Alright, we are going to plug in our circuit box. We're going to power on our breaker. And then from the rear switch, so we're standing clear of moving parts, we're going to turn it on. And why don't we trip the clutch too? Boop. Just want to go to 90 degrees. Well, anywhere really between 45 and 90. So the crank arm points forward, that's 45, then it points back again, that's 90. Ah! Motor start contactor stayed engaged. We're a little past 90. That's not bad, but yeah, we can do that. Why don't we do it right there? This will work. This will be okay. So I forgot the pliers and I had to go back. That's okay. Take our... Wow, this X washer is a little garbage. Yeah, this thing is toast, man. 9/16 coming up next. Take our retainer off. It's too bad. This is a 1-to-1 we just I just rebuilt and replaced not that long ago in one of those 1-to-1 videos. It is what it is. Don't think about it too much. It's just gonna make you angry. Ooh. So our bearing on the cam follower seized up, and this machine continued to run. I don't know for how long. Based on the damage, I'm guessing weeks. You'd think somebody would have heard a noise and said, hey, this doesn't sound right. But then again, can't say I'm terribly surprised. Even if they heard a noise, they may not have recognized it or done anything about it. I think this probably, I wasn't here for one weekend. I was up in the Seattle area doing a couple of lane machine tune-ups for our friends at West Seattle Bull. Shout out to West Seattle Bull. And then next weekend I was back here. Somebody had discovered this destroyed cam. And then we ordered a used one. Well, I told them to order two. Because if you have no preventive maintenance program, this kind of stuff happens. Is she gonna walk off? Maybe. Yeah, it's walking off. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's brutal. Here, let me bring it in closer. Wow, that is the worst I have ever seen. That's too bad. So we're gonna approximate. An approximate position here. I think that'll be okay. Retaining ring. Which side is in? This side should be in. Ding. And then we'll change our bearing out. And we'll go to 180. We're going to do factory cam timing on this. 180 minus 2 turns of the gearbox clutch. We're gonna dial them in. I don't know if I want to say down and dirty, but quicker and easier. This is the lane they're going to use for league first thing this morning, and we've got about 25 to 30 minutes to get this done. Threads feel a little crunchy. Can we work that booger out? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a piece of dirt or something got in the threads. Big surprise around here, huh? We're not going to crank all of these bolts. We're not going to torque all of them down. Just 3. We're going to do 3 bolts, medium tight. And that way, the lights flickered when the lane machine vacuum started. That's not good. Yeah. Alright, on to our cam follower bearing. 1 1/4. Break it free. Then we can use our Allen wrenches, or even our phalanges. Hold the bolt to the head of the bolt and turn that. No, those threads are stuck too. Alright, we'll do it the hard way. Wrong size. A little bit awkward, but it's doable. Yeah, those threads. Doesn't quite feel like thread lock, but it was pretty stiff. And just spin that out. bearing and hub and everything. Bearing seized up. Yeah. Oy, oy, oy. It's like it just, for lack of a better term, just shit the bed. Sorry. I will try to make a conscious effort not to swear on camera as much as I do in real life. Easier said than done, huh? I think I've been doing a good job so far. Spin our new bearing and hub on. Yeah. That vacuum motor on that lathe machine doesn't sound so great. Alright, now get our Allen wrench out. Now we can really give this one the tight. Okay, we're good. We spin. We will need to go get another X washer for this. So I'm gonna hit pause real quick. So we've got it all back together. The next step, we're gonna go to 180. So I'm gonna jog via the breaker and not the rear switch because we did see that stick on just a little bit. Not great. The more you look, the more you're gonna find. We have achieved 180 degrees ish. We're pretty much ballpark. Just make a Sharpie line there. We're gonna go backwards. Follow the direction of the arrow. 2 turns, right? There's 1. There's 2. Now we can nestle our load well of our cam in the bearing, and then we'll double check our rake board height as it sweeps. So I'm going to loosen those 2 bolts that we tightened earlier. Our load well is here. I don't know if you can see my phalanges, but our bearing's here. We loosen these just a little bit, the ones that we've tightened. Yeah, you see your shift. We are now book spec time, and we can go ahead and tighten everything else back down. Our cam follower is a little bit bent too. Loud noises! That vacuum motor does not sound healthy. Now, par for the course, I guess. Yeah. Gotta put the yaws back in it. Right-handed. Left-handed for torque. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's not going anywhere. Alrighty, let's check a few other things. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get it back to 0 with the rake up so they can run the lathe machine down here. Alright, we're ready. We're good. Right on schedule. So we've manually tripped the clutch. We're going to jog it through. What we want to do, we want to stop it right between the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5, 6 rows. That's going to be kind of bottom dead center. And we're going to look for a gap of 5/8 of an inch. I usually go a little bit less. But book spec is 5/8. I should have put it on second ball. That's okay. Well, maybe not. I don't know if I trust that. right about there. We're gonna be a little low, I can already tell. I don't know if I want to get this on camera because we've already done some rake board height adjustments. You've kind of already seen that process. And if you haven't, you can go backwards in time and check that out. I did notice that their cam follower is a little bit bent. Can you see how we're not quite lined up perfectly? So I'm going to use a very, very sophisticated adjustment tool for this. We're going to call it size 12s, size 13s. Something like that. Yeah, that looks better. Good. Well, let's look at this thing. It's their pin cleaning machine. There's a seal right here that prevents water from coming back out and contaminating the pivot points. And that seal failed. And so now their pin cleaning machine, the locking handle to lock the pins in, does not operate. We did have to remove this with an impact gun. But let's, yeah, a snap ring and a washer here. We should be able to push this out. So the plunger through our threaded hole here is completely obliterated, seized up. She's not going anywhere. I'm not sure we can work that free. We'll certainly try, but the problem still remains. We have this bad seal, and without replacing that, we're doing all of that for nothing, just to buy him some time, essentially. I wonder, I'm going to look the manual up for this, see if they list any individual replacement parts for the pin shine machine. How far down the rabbit hole do we want to go today? That was a rhetorical question. The real answer is I don't want to go down the rabbit hole today. Well, we ran her in the wire wheel, and we jigged her back up in the vise and gave it a good tug. It's freed up, but it's still full of goop in there. I wonder if we can flush it out with, well, they have some penetrating oil. These guys, somebody really liked to buy stuff in cans here. They've got a whole cabinet full of aerosol cans of various types. Well, let's see if this oil seal has a number on it that we can see. I'm gonna need to super zoom. Yeah, even still, lighting in here isn't great. Is that it right there? And that says 0.250. That might be the size. Looking for a number, cross-reference number. Hold on, let me turn you guys off for a sec. So the answer is no, I don't see a part number on this. But what I can do, I can reach out to our friends at Kegel, see if a replacement seal is available. But for right now, we're going to aerosol grease our sealing surface, and we'll put her back together. And at least buy them a little time so that they can use this thing again. Well, we didn't get the rubber mallet song today, so maybe we make up a new one called Giant Pliers. It's the same thing, just different words, right? Giant pliers, giant pliers. Ah! That's gonna be a no. This whole nut assembly, because of its plastic threads, and the fact that threads only stick out, about 2 or 3 threads in there, yeah, she's done. She's toast. We might be able to hobble it together so they can run a little bit. Well, I think it'll work, right? It's not ideal. Focus. She's a little loosey-goosey, but that's the best I could do. We took the nut over to the grinder and we kind of shaved it down till we got to some better threads. Yeah, there you go.